wellness isn't just one thing. It's about how you feel, but also the environment around you affects that, and the people you're with affect that. The work that you do affects that. What you have and what you don't have affects that. So for me, wellness is a combination of all the things that make you you, but make you you and you feel good. My name is Janice. I run the Career Introvert, but also the Introvert Success Guide. I am an introvert success strategist. My whole deal is anything and everything that I can do to help introverts become successful in their jobs or their businesses in a way that works for them while respecting their introversion, no matter what the world thinks that might look like or be. And mainly around energy management, which is part of wellness. And this is why this is so important to me: energy management, imposter syndrome, and burnout. So those are my big topics of conversation. Financial wellness every single time, because it helps with everything else. I can only be mentally well if I have enough money to have a roof over my head and I'm not stressing about X, Y, and Z. And also the financial health can help me take time to have that physical health, or take time off for doctor's appointments or medical and all of that thing. So for me, financial wealth is the key to all the things. That would mean having enough money so that everything that I needed was paid for and paid off. So I wasn't paying subscriptions or paying other things. It would mean that I would have 6 months or more of emergency funds. It would mean that I would have a retirement fund, so it didn't matter which country I retired to, that I would have enough money to support myself, my family, my immediate family, and any health situations that could come up. And depending on which country you're in, that can look so very, very different. And it would also mean that I would have enough money to be able to give back more, whether it's give money to organizations that I want to work with, or with communities that I want to work with, or people who can't afford my services but desperately need them and could help them get a better life. That's what that would mean to me. This is a good question because I've lived in a couple different countries. Where I was born, society would just define me as British. There is no sort of distinction there. Countries that I've lived in would define me as American, even though I wasn't at the time. They would immediately look at me and assume I was American. When I lived in Mexico, that was really interesting. And now I live in the States, and they will also assume that I'm American until I maybe speak. And then they will, where's that accent from? Tends to be what happens. And then I respond with, we all have accents, can we just not? Generally, the question is, where are you really from, or where are your parents from? Because I'm not giving the right answers. Because even though I'm, I think, second, third, fourth generation British, I'm not giving the answer that people assume. So how does society view me? Black, American, unless they speak to me, and even then, technically American and British. And they get very confused when I don't fit in some of the boxes that they would like me to fit in. Oh, an immigrant. Ha! Should have led with that one. Immigrant. Yes. Introvert would be my definition on that one. But honestly, just a human trying to get through the world, get through the day, get through the week, month, year. I am like everyone, so complex. We brought up in one place, but lived in many places. But the people who raised me were from another country, and a third country, and a fourth country. I'm not just an example of one country or one ethnicity. And even the difference between African Americans, Black Americans, or Black British is huge. And yet people don't realize it or think about it. And it's never talked about. But a lot of assumptions are put because of that. But yes, how would I define myself? I'm just a human trying to get through the day.